Hi, Kiwi. So, this is a new game, isn't it? Well, you ever see a game trailer, like a 1 to 2 minute trailer, and you just look at it and you say, this is a game I want to play? Well, this game literally just dropped today as a demo called Rubinite by a studio called Cup Dog Studios. It's, to my understanding, it's a group of like 4 developers. And, well, rather than talk about what I expect, let's just find out. Let's head right in and see what we get. But I am very excited. This game looks really cool. See, we're starting with the first cutscene in the trailer. Also, full warning for those squeamish about eye things. Look away. So I don't really know anything about the plot of this game. I know it's supposed to be a boss gauntlet, and we're starting with Maleficent looking threatening as ever. With angry bird, dog, knight, more bird. There were a lot of birds in the trailer, but this is going to be our main character, to my understanding. I don't know her name yet, but I'm going to assume maybe Ruby. Definitely has the Red Riding Hood vibe. Alright. It's Batman! No. Alright. Wandering through the forest. So, not sure if this is a dream or if this is like real life right now, but... Oh, are we allowed to play? Nope, not just yet. Okay, it's still a cutscene, gotcha. I have to say, this has like the pixel indie horror vibe, and I'm here for this because I grew up in like the prime of pixel horror games. Back when there were Let's Plays left and right of them, when like Ib and To the Moon and so many other games of that nature. What was it, like the oh gosh, what was it called? I'm totally forgetting it. It's the one with all the dead people in the school. Man, it's not School Days, but that's its own thing. That was a really messed up anime. Let's not talk about that one. Okay. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what's going on, but aesthetically this is fun. I'm sure the game will tell us enough eventually, or we'll get some sort of info eventually, but you must face your destiny. Do not be afraid and do not run away. Courage will be your blade. Okay. Or will blood be our blade? A blade. A blade. I don't know. Can you still stand? You know, why don't we do a little cut of a voice acting here? Don't forget why you're training. Okay. This is a cute little area. Okay. Fireplace, bench, and owl man. Agility is key, as the enemy's strength will far exceed yours. Any attack can be deadly, so you must dodge. Show your agility. Alright. Yeah, like, this game has a really nice art style. I'm quite fond of it. Alright, so A to dodge, got it. X to attack. Okay, so starts off pretty standard fare for attack and dodge. Oh, interesting, that hit me even though I thought I was clear. Alright, so I guess the full sweep of the sword covers their... It does potentially land a hit there, okay. I thought it would be where the sword drops, not the whole swing, but that's fair. Well done, but enemies you will face cannot be harmed by normal attacks. Only attacking the pure blood crystal will cause fatal damage. Use your eyes to spot the pure blood crystal and deliver a critical strike. Alright. Press RT to focus, aim at the enemy, and observe. When the observation gauge is full, you can find the pure blood crystal on the target and accumulate marks. Alright. So this was the mechanic that I saw in the trailer that was supposed to be unique to this game in particular, but I don't quite know how it works just yet. The farther you are from the target, the slower the observation gauge will fill. Okay, so that's a cool little risk-reward sort of mechanic. Next, approach a marked target and press left trigger to perform the critical strike. The more marks on the enemy, the more damage you deal. Now, I wonder if you can attack and charge observation at the same time. That would be pretty cool if you could. When you take damage, you'll not only lose HP, but also all accumulated marks. Ooh. Okay, so again, a huge risk-reward mechanic where you're trying to be close to get more observation, but far enough away that you can dodge their attacks. Okay. So hold RT to observe. Approach the enemy until the critical strike indicator line appears. Okay. And then left trigger. Ooh, that does do a meaty hit. Hold. Alright, they want us to do it again. So hold right trigger, keep observing the enemy, and accumulate pure blood crystal marks. After accumulating marks, approach the enemy and press the right trigger. Okay. So, as it turns out, when you're observing, you cannot dodge, or you cannot move. It aims the reticle, so you cannot use that offensively. Or rather, you can't combo it with your base attack. Interesting. Alright, well, fancy attack. You can combo it out of your base attack, though, which is pretty cool. So, there's probably a way to, like, optimize damage. Alright. So, yeah, it fills up pretty fast if you're close. And it's not that slow if you're far away. Okay, that's a bit slower. Right. And it's definitely, you do a lot less damage the fewer marks you have. Okay. You can dodge out of observation, though, which is valuable to know. So it may be more optimal to just focus on dodging as much as possible and then charging up observation. There are probably instances where it's one or the other that's better. But at least for this guy, while it's slow, it's pretty easy to... Ooh, I guess that was a perfect dodge. That looked kind of fancy. Now, one question I need to know is, do you have iframes during that attack? Because I didn't test that. I should try and confirm that later. It seems you've been spotted. It seems you spotted it. That's the pure blood crystal only your red eyes can see. Dodge precisely under the enemy's fierce attacks, and you'll be able to find their weaknesses. Okay. If the enemy you are observing attacks, time your dodge at the right moment time your dodge at the moment you are hit to directly see through the pure blood crystals and accumulate marks. Okay. So that's the reward for a perfect dodge. Gotcha. Let's see if I can get the timing right. Alright, pretty standard. Feels good. I like this. Oh, that was a little ill-timed. But that's fine. Alright, it just wants us to trigger perfect dodges, so I'll work on that. Like I said, working on it, not perfecting it. I don't know, his swing is so slow. I mean, it makes sense for a tutorial enemy, but... I just want to dodge, what can I say? Alright, here. There we go. I just have to wait a little bit. I have to be patient. Also, it's probably a little bit easier if I have more distance because, yeah, basically the active hitbox of the swing lasts for a while. You've already mastered the ability to defeat the blood recipients. Now use all your skills to take down the enemy. Alright, let's go beat things up. Although we have been fighting the same enemy over and over again. Oh, he has projectiles now? No one told me about that. But, okay, perfect dodging does work on the projectiles. That's cool. Alright, so that's important for me to recognize is that this game does have a punishment for being super safe spotty. In typical fashion, it's projectiles. Okay, that feels pretty good. Ooh, what's this mean? Okay, so we have a blood vial. Circa Dark Souls. Okay, we're moving along. Now, I think that was empty. Alright, what have you got, Owlman?
Red-eyed little rabbit. I knew it. I knew you would come back here. Your eyes, those beautiful blood-red eyes. When you return here, I will take your eyes. Finally, I will kill you.
idea if that got picked up on the mic well or not. That voice tends to be hit or miss, but we tried it. All right, waking up from a nightmare after all. Okay, and I was right. Our name is Ruby after all. No relationship to Ruby of Ruby fame. I don't know. I mean, whenever you have a character named Ruby in a Red Riding Hood costume that's fighting things with some sort of bladed weapon, you can't help but draw parallels, but obviously I think that's doing this game a huge disservice. It very clearly has its own unique identity, and to say anything to the contrary is not fair to it. Alright, what are you? Witchy wee.
Ah, you're heading out? Here, take this.
Got the Earth Shield. Okay, what's that do?
This is a talisman. Put it on.
Press start to open the backpack and equip the talismans. Okay. Alright, Earth Shield. Slightly reduces damage taken and decreases movement speed. I don't know if I want my movement speed decreased, but game says I have to put it on for the tutorial reasons.
Although it's not a rare treasure, it should at least keep you from dying too quickly. Gah. Since you've accepted my gift, it's only fair to help me with something.
I don't like how I delivered that at all.
If you can help me gather blood dust or something special, I can craft more equipment for you. Sounds great, right? Want to see what I can do?
Sure. Alright, so we can buy blood files, one of Witchy Wee's creations. The magical file is capable of converting enemy blood into restorative potions through absorption. So basically, it probably increases the number of healing we can do. Talisman notch. Okay, like a special notch for embedded talismans. By having this ruby, we'll be able to equip more talismans. Profound Eye slows down the rate at which observation gauge dissipates. That could be really useful. And Paralysis Strike. Upon hitting a weak point, it releases a small electric current to immobilize the target for a very short time, with the effect increasing based on the number of marks. Alright, I don't have any currency yet, but these all sound pretty solid.
Anyway, if you find any blood dust or something special, bring it to me. I won't shortchange you, gah.
I don't know how to deliver those guys.
What else do you want?
Talk.
Anyway, if you find any...
Okay, he already said this. Let's skip that. Alright, what have you got?
Is it that dream again? Remember, you are no longer that helpless little girl. You are a true hunter now. Let us begin your final test. There is a beast on the western frontier that has become a blood recipient. It blocks the crucial path to the kingdom. Your mission is to defeat it. This is the map.
Got the map of the Scarlet Kingdom.
Any questions before we set out?
About Alcina.
The witch Alcina who invaded the kingdom half a year ago. She has only one goal, the pure blood crystal. The eyes of your people are the most important material for making pure blood crystals. Ruby, don't forget she killed your family, killed your friends. We must stop her. With just me and that lizard, it's not enough. Your power is indispensable. Any questions before we set out?
About the blood recipients.
The blood recipients are those creatures infected by pure blood. Alcina uses implanted pure blood crystals to turn them into her puppets. Shattering the pure blood crystal is the only way to kill them. Any question?
Okay, no more questions.
Utilize your eyes skillfully. Attacking the pure blood crystals will be the key to kill the blood recipients.
All right. So, I think we've got our plot, we've got our our base mechanics set in motion, and let's go see where it takes us. All right, so it looks like we have a little mini-map that will lead us down a trail of destinations, and again, to my understanding, this game is a boss rush, so basically each level will probably be a boss, plus or minus some trash mobs, I don't know. The western border of the Scarlet Kingdom, where the forest meets the plain. Right, what do we get first? Also, I think the context of that first cutscene has been put into play a little bit, because now we understand what we saw was probably one of her people with the red eyes being harvested by Alcina. Alright. Ooh, gross. A beast. Alright. Not the most creative name, but, I mean, it is appropriate. Alright, let's do some fighting. Oh, you're throwing projectiles. Oh, no. Okay, I need to learn the timing of the charge versus the... Oh, okay. The timing of his charge versus the... Oh, okay, well, maybe... I guess it is meant to be a boss rush. I wonder what the penalty for death is here. Oh, well, we're about to find out because I got wiped. Wow. Alright, so it's just a try again sort of thing. Okay, good to know. Alright. We'll skip the cutscene because we don't need to see it again. Alright. So his attacks come out way faster than I expected, and it does make it a little punishing to be nearby. Okay. I will eventually learn his patterns, though. He has a lot of HP. And he's supposed to be the tutorial boss. Oh my goodness, that dash comes out fast. Okay. It may just be better to, rather than try to time a perfect dodge, just focus on dodging where I can. Because if I'm trying to delay my dodge to time it with his attacks, and I am not doing the best job of doing so. But, I mean, for my first time playing any sort of formal boss in this game, it's only fair that it's going to be a little challenging. But I'm learning his timing now. Except for his projectiles, because projectiles just don't mesh with my brain yet in this game, apparently. There we go. It's interesting. I don't know if I should even bother trying to, like, more actively attack. Oh, ooh, that was spooky. I don't know if I should bother trying to more actively attack or just focus on dodging. I don't think he can actually hit me with that. Oh, he can hit me with that, though. Those charges come out fast. But there's a bit of a delay, so I need to learn that. Oh, no. Ooh, spooky. Alright, so I suspect I can still be hit while I am using my strike. So I need to be mindful of that. Okay, oh, let's heal. Kind of them to give me some amount of healing. Okay. Okay, I think I've learned the timing of that. There we go, that was pretty fancy. Alright, he's doing his charge. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, he does this, then he... Oh, stones are falling, okay. Fine, get ready. Oh, no, I dashed too early there. Okay. Interesting, I was dashing too early on that. Okay, I'm definitely learning his timing now. This feels pretty good. Okay, that doesn't feel good. That feels like death. But that was a much better attempt. I'm getting the timing down, and it feels pretty rewarding. Alright, Mr. the Beast. You're gonna do a second swipe? No, you're not. You're gonna throw it, and I'm gonna walk right into it. I used my dash strike to dodge there. Okay, thankfully I dodged early enough that I could dodge it a second time. There we go. Yeah, right now it's mostly I'm not good at dodging his projectiles or his dash because he very well telegraphs when that dash is going to happen because he does like the pounding of the ground first and then starts dashing. There's also a metric of I could probably like really cheesily safe spot this, but that's kind of lame and I don't want to do it. Alright. I'm going to take a heal here. Although I probably should have healed before, because I think I would have had a second heal if I had healed sooner. Alright, so here comes his dash combo. Okay, I'm actually surprised that hit me, because I was, as far as I could tell, I was in mid-dash. Okay. I feel pretty good about this, though. This is definitely a boss I think I can beat. But I mean, like with any Dark Souls-esque boss fight or anything of that nature, like in a boss rush, you know that the bosses are intended to be some degree of difficult. He'll probably use his throwing rocks here. No, he's going to do his dash, so I'm going to go for the attack while I can. Bail out. Focus on getting some combo here. Oh, I dashed way too early there. Oopsie. Again, dashing too early. Alright, so I don't think it's true iframes, but it does reposition you so heavily that it probably limits how much damage you take there. Let's go ahead and heal before that hits us, but nope. Alright, I need to remember to heal sooner than later, or I won't get the extra HP that I'm offered when I do enough damage. Try and get this hit in before he starts dashing. Yeah, the other thing is, like, I could just actively dodge out of the way. Like, it's very much a risk-reward system that I'm maybe leaning into a little too heavily. I'm not sure. Alright, we're past the halfway point. So I think you'll probably start dropping pillars now. That's fine. I wonder if I could... I wonder if I could generate mark off of that by dodging through it as the pillars spawn. I don't know. I know you're going to swipe a second time. No, you're going to rocks. Okay. We've almost got him. This feels really fun. It's like, it's a very simple core mechanic, but it works. Oh, he's one hit from death, Kiwi. I'm also potentially one hit from death if this hits me, but let's go for the basic swipe. There we go. All right, first boss conquered. That wasn't too hard. It was pretty rewarding. All right, press B to kill. Jump. Left trigger. Oh, that's fun. You get a little quick time event to finish the boss off. Ooh, brutal fatality. All right. And then what do we get? Got the impure crystal chunk. Blood recipient destroyed. Cool. I think that only took like 4 or 5 tries, which isn't too bad. Especially when you're learning the mechanics of a game. Oh, there's something else here. What's this? Oh, it's just a little exit. Okay. So I assume we go back to the church now and talk to those guys from before. All right. What should I do here?
Although hunting is cruel.
No. Let's see. Do a little deeper, maybe slower.
There are some things we must do, even if we don't like them. It's about time. Let's go home.
It's definitely a female voice, so I'm not the best at doing female voices, and I know this is going to sound kind of like, what was it, Witchy's voice, but so be it. All right. New cutscene, or are we just walking back? We're just walking back in, okay. Missions updated, check. Let's see. Oh, that's a cute little, like, image. So, Ruby's knife, one of Witchy's creations, imbued with a special effect capable of dealing with blood-tainted beings. And the blood file, one of Witchy's creations, this magic file is capable of converting enemy blood into restorative potions through absorption. Alright, our current missions are talk with Roy and Witchy. Or, it's Witchy-wee, never mind, I was close. Alright, Roy, what have you got? Roy, are you our boy? Alright, how do I actually talk? Is it... Yeah, it is B. Why won't it let me talk to him? There we go. Okay.
Well done. You've completed your final testing. Rest well tonight. First, take this bowl of soup to the basement.
Okay, I was gonna be like, that doesn't look like a bowl of soup, but I guess, oh well, we got Roy's homemade soup.
If he says he does not eat...
Pardon me.
If he says he does not need it again, just leave the soup.
Alright, I wonder if that's Witchy or someone else. Are you gonna repeat yourself?
The hidden space has appeared. We need to find out what lifted the spell. If the spell's lifting principle can be used on the pure blood crystal.
Roy.
What's wrong?
I'm hungry and I want to drink this soup.
Don't. First, take this bowl of soup to the basement.
Anything else you will say, or is it gonna be the same thing now? Can I interact with this? It's not time to rest yet. Alright. Is Witchy here? So I guess the real question is Witchy... oh, no, Witchy-wee. Is the soup for him, or is it for Owlman, or is it for someone else altogether?
This.
Witchy-wee.
But it shouldn't be. But it shouldn't be.
Witchy-wee.
Could it be?
Witchy-wee!
Wow. It's you, huh? It's already so late. While you were gone, a strange passage suddenly. While you were gone,
oh my goodness, flubbing the line, jeez.
While you were gone, a strange passage suddenly.
Oh, I can't say it. Okay.
While you were gone, a strange passage suddenly appeared on the wall.
Too many S's in a row, I guess.
I didn't expect such a big space to be hidden. There's definitely some secret in there that someone didn't want to be found. I need to investigate this thoroughly. Gah! However, we can't open this passage right now, and staying here isn't going to help. Besides, this place is pretty creepy. There wouldn't be any ghosts here, would there? I'll head back first.
Alright. I guess, oh, anything in the chest? Ooh, what have we got? I think some blood dust. Oh, cool, we can buy stuff from the shop now. Or craft it, rather. Got the broken white talisman. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay. All right, why don't we go ahead and see what's in the shop?
What else do you want?
Give the broken white talisman.
Is this a broken talisman? People in the past believed that talismans were merely symbols of faith and brought good luck. They don't understand. A talisman is a precise magical technique. Yeah, but consider yourself lucky. I am the world's greatest talisman crafter. I am the world's greatest talisman craftsman after all. The nation's best. Alright, at least in my hometown, I'm the best in the whole town. Stop looking at me like that. Stop looking at me with that kind of look. Ugh. In any case, with this, I can make more talismans for you.
All right, let's see. Graceful Butterfly increases movement speed, but will also increase damage taken. Precision Strike increases the damage of critical attacks. Bloodsucker. Normal attacks that hit enemies will replenish health potions. Okay. So, I can buy one more talisman notch, but I think I'll save up for a second blood vial because I think that sounds more valuable to me for just survivability reasons. Increase movement speed, increase damage. Slows the rate of dissipation on the gauge. I think, honestly, I like the idea of Paralysis Strike and probably Precision Strike. So I'll buy Precision Strike. And I'll buy Paralysis Strike, and we'll see how those work together.
If you find any more, bring them to me.
Alright, now, realizing that they both cost 2 notches, I'm only going to be able to use one, and I'm definitely taking Precision Strike. Because something tells me that the HP gain is not going to be the most amazing on the talisman that I was also considering from the shop, the one that healed you with basic attacks. But if I had to take one, I'm taking the one that does more damage. Because if it's only a very brief time, it's not likely going to paralyze them for very long with that paralysis strike. Alright, that's all we've got for Witchy Wee. Alright. Let's see, Roy, what have you got to say now?
What's wrong?
I'm hungry and I want to drink the soup.
Don't.
Alright, we already did this. So I guess that wasn't the basement. So where is the basement? Just down this way then? No. Oh, here it is. Okay. So who have we got down here? Oh, it's the guy we were fighting earlier. I'm gonna give him Tristan's voice. Oh, it's you again. I don't want to suffer anymore. Just kill me already. Do it. Shouldn't I give you soup instead? I think soup would be better, but alright. We'll go for the fancy strike, I guess. Oops, that's not the fancy strike. Never mind. This level of attack is nothing but a tickle. Yeah, I had a feeling you were immortal. It's still not enough. I will help you train until you're strong enough to kill me. Give the soup. Take it away, I don't need food. Put the soup on the ground. It still doesn't look like soup. It looks like a fireball. Now it looks like soup. I said I don't need it. So I guess this guy is just supposed to be our Skelly from Hades. He's our punching bag to learn how to fight if we ever need to practice mechanics. Fair enough. All right, now can I talk to you with something different, Roy? No, I can't. All right, let's interact. I feel like Witchy Wee might be my soulmate. This is how I would consume scalding hot soup as well.
I have to say, for an amateur like you, your cooking skills aren't bad at all. Yeah. You know, you've probably never had this kind of dish before, right?
Look at him chewing. It's a really cute animation. I like that.
I mean, as a princess, you must be eating meals prepared by royal chefs, right?
Just eat your food.
Fine.
I really like the art and animations in this game. They're simple, but they're very charming in a kind of charmingly eldritch horror way, I guess.
So, how does this soup compare?
It's delicious. Roy seems very happy about that.
Well, the secret of the soup is the ratio of milk to salt and at the right time.
I'm full.
Yeah.
Roy, did you say something just now?
Never mind.
We're just quietly eating our soup. That's fine. Alright. The full moon is in 8 days. Ooh, well that isn't ominous at all. I wonder if that means we'll have like a bigger, tougher boss fight at that time or something. Or maybe that's just the number of expected boss fights altogether. 8 fights, or 9 fights altogether, including the last one. Or maybe it's going to be 7 and there are going to be 2 days of like just more story-driven sort of things. Let's see if I can talk with the guy in the basement again. Well, you know what, Kiwi? It's a new day. Why don't we end it here, and I'll pick it up in another episode. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, or listened to. I mean, once again, bringing some casual voice acting into the mix. But it's fun. It's always fun. And again, so far so good on this game. I'm impressed. I love the art. I love the music. The music's this beautiful, like kind of somber and slow, but the piano hits just the right chords for me. Again, the animation, the art looks fantastic, and the controls feel fluid and snappy and precise enough that I feel like it's going to be a pretty solid boss rush game. So for those who are tempted by just this, if anyone else is tuning in and seeing this and are interested in the game, definitely give it a try. I think it's worth it, especially if you're into those like Hollow Knight, Dark Souls-esque, or like, I mean, obviously you can draw some parallels to Bloodborne. But it's if it looks like your cup of tea, definitely give it a try. It's free on Steam right now. But with all that said, Kiwi, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and in the next one, we'll keep going with this game a little bit. I'll see you then.